Alright gamers, we are back, and we are playing a new game on the channel, Empyrion Galactic Survival. It is an outer space survival and crafting game, and it involves base building, spaceship building, the works, travel between planets. I'm pretty excited actually. I played a little bit and I was pretty excited. So here we are. This season will be Alien Edge, we will be male, we'll be green, because it's awesome, and gray. I also kind of like the white, but I'm going to stick with the gray. It's just softer. It looks good. We look good. Now, new game. We are going to go Season 1. It will be on Survival. And let's choose a seed by smashing the keyboard. Like so. Set that to that. Start location at Aqua. Apparently there's... Yeah, we can also go to Omicron. Omicron's a little tougher than Aqua. We're going to start in Aqua. That's what we're going to do. Apparently the air is breathable there, but let's see what it gives us. And we'll be able to build ourselves some ships and whatnot, but let's get this video started by doing a little how to get started with Empyrion, because when I first fired it up, it took me a little while to figure out exactly what I was doing, but actually it's not that complicated at all. So look at this. So we start off on a planet. And if we look around, we have our escape pod. So somewhere up there... What? Okay, so we don't have to worry too much about the animals on this planet, actually. So somewhere up there, our spaceship crashed, and we are landed here in our escape pod that no longer works. We can jump into the cockpit like so. And we can't turn it on. The thing has no power. So, first thing you got to do is check out our little storage boxes. This is actually 2 storage boxes. So the one on the left... like so, gives us all our crafting materials. This little button up here is take all. Bam! Nice. You do that. Crafting materials are going to go into this orange thing. That is your crafting bench. What do they call this thing? I don't know. Constructor, I think it is. Yeah, constructor. So by shift clicking each item, it goes in there and it lights up here. Hey, now you can start building some stuff. The red stuff you cannot. The lit up stuff for the proper color, that you can. We're worried about that in a minute. Box number 2. Hey, we got ourselves some planting materials. It looks like we got a growing plot and plant growing light and a bunch of seeds. We will take all of that. Actually, yeah, okay, we'll take all of that. You know what? Actually, that might take up inventory space. We're not going to be ready to do that quite yet. Let's throw that right back and check the other side of the ship. The other side of the ship is where we have our air tanks up here, which currently are empty. We have this little gizmo here for giving us the air when there is air in there. Not working at the moment. 2 more containers. So container number 1. Here's our fuel packs, a little light for nighttime, some oxygen, an oxygen generator, and a core. Take all. Bam. Over here, box number 2, flashlight, pistol, bullets, charges, blah, blah. We've got small med kit. We've got ourselves an antidote pills. We've got emergency rations and some water. So, sounds important. We'll take it. Actually, let's leave this pistol here. I think we have a pistol already over here, and we have our drill. Now, where's our other tool? Our filler and flatten tool we will take. Our emergency rations maybe we'll put there. Little med kit above that, we'll put that there. What was the other thing I wanted here? Antidote pills. Okay, well, we'll throw that there just in case. Sound good? These are our charges. This is water. Actually, let's throw our flashlight onto number 4. So we need to use these powers. I think we've emptied out everything. Let's get back over to this side where we had our constructor, and this blue thing is where the energy goes. Now, it holds a whole pack here. It holds 10. We only have 5, and we're only going to give it... let's give it 3. So now the ship's powered up. What? Hey, buddy, what's up? Okay, so they don't usually attack. We're good. Jump in your cockpit. You hit Y to turn on your ship. Bam! Jump out, and now it's running. Everything's working. So we have oxygen on this side. If we put some in there, which we absolutely will. This doesn't go anywhere. It stays right there until you use this gizmo here. But we don't need to quite yet because my health, my food, oxygen, stamina, all at full, and that is awesome. So let's get crack-a-lackin' on building things. All we can do is build these things, but every one of these is super important. You're going to use tons and tons of them. So this thing here is more fuel packs. It takes promethium pellets 10. Promethium pellets is this thing, this blue stuff, which we can mine later on. So actually, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. These plates take iron ingots, which is, no, that's silicone. This is iron. Actually, I have 350, so that's fantastic. Let's build a ton of these. Let's build, actually, 50. We're going to be building like crazy. 50 will actually give us 500 because, as it says on the screen there, if you see it now, output count is 10 for every one. This is metal pieces. We're going to need, let's do 20 to start, but we're probably going to need more than that. Control devices, let's do 6. Electronics, let's also do 20 of those. We're going to need more than that. Let's do 30. You need these by the truckload. Glass is for the cockpit of our ship, but I forget how many I need. I won't build that quite yet. Cables, we need a ton of those. Let's do 40. I'm doing single clicks, but I think you can actually shift click to go by 10. Yeah. There you go. So shift click. This is what? Metal components. Let's do 40 of those also. So you see, we have enough resources at the beginning of the game to get a lot of stuff built, but this will take some time. Oh. So with metal plates, I can make pipes. So now I can actually add these to the queue. Let's only do 20 though. So we're going to need motors. We're going to need all that jazz. What I'm aiming for, these are your 4 buttons at the top here, is you got weapons, building blocks, you've got, they call this components, which is what I'm building now, and you've got this, which is devices. And this is what I'm aiming for here. Hover engine. I need motors, electronics, metal components, cables, pipes to build that. And then I want a cockpit, and we're going to go from there. We're also going to need some cores if we're going to build a base and what have you. So, but before we do any of that, let's see what we've got. Let's do a little exploring while that, and we will take our pistol with us. Oh yeah. Do a little exploring. You come across something like this, it's basically food. And these little bushes over here are, I discovered a new resource. Promethium deposit size 7. Oh, that is fantastic. So actually, on my little radar up there on the top right, you can see the blue straight ahead. It looks like it might be under the water. What the? Okay, that scared the nuts out of me. Might be in the water, which is going to be awkward to say the least. Let's just keep gathering some resources, shall you? Want to come with me and do a little resource? What is this thing? This is pick alien thorn. All right, I'll take that. None of this stuff is dangerous. What is this? Oh, beans. Nice. Maybe if we're doing some planting of our own. So I would say grab these things. This, Cobra leaves. I'm not even sure what that's for, actually. I'm not going to fill my inventory with it because it doesn't stack. Oh, we discovered silicone deposit, which is this way, and it just looks like it's also under the water. Oh, that's... Not that it matters. I mean, we have a helmet, and we breathe underwater just like we do above ground, but 400 and... Wow. You're going to have to add some fish to this game one day. But that's amazing, isn't it? So, if you get out of the water, buddy. Oh, I can't get out of the water. Oh, there we go. So if you press M, you look at your map, and here we are. Look at that. Oh, this is Prometheus deposit right over there. Let me just zoom in here. Let me see. How come it doesn't show me this silicone that I just found? Oh, it's way over here. Oh, this is it. It's not in the water at all. Good. That makes it easy. Wow, I'm detecting it that far away. That's pretty good. So here's the planet. It's Aqua. It's a water planet. Plenty to explore. And we're going to do it in a hover vehicle. So that's why I'm working at manufacturing the components I need for a hover vehicle. All right, so let's go grab more food. This is basically food. Grab these things. These little yellow bushes. They're important. It's fiber. That's for making stuff later on. This too is food. Because food and oxygen is pretty much the most urgent stuff when you start. These animals don't seem to attack. So you see this little yellow bush straight ahead? They look like they're all bunched up. Like that's regular grass, and then over here is what you want to pick up. You want to pick these up by the truckload. So whenever you see them, just grab them. I'm going to save an inventory spot for them. They're everywhere, especially on this planet. I don't know what Omicron's like, but that's what it's like. So you pick up bushes, you pick up food. You can blast these guys too, but we don't really have a food processor. These things here make, different colors, huh? They make decent, like, meat or whatever. You can get a lot of meat from them. But, okay, so, these things here. These things you can eat straight up. You pull up your inventory. Look at me. What a beast. Okay, so 5 and... I'm not actually that hungry. But you pull up 5, click to eat, and bam, your food goes up. So those things are awesome. This is also food. And let's put this with our planting. What is this? This is the thorn we picked up. I don't know what that's going to be for. And here's more food. Okay, so we'll just kind of sort it like that. Okay, let's go see what we can build from our ship now. What's nice is, even from a distance, you can see where your stuff is. I think my ship is on the other side of this hill, and you can see it there in white. SV Escape Pod. So, that's a cool feature. And as you find deposits, they show up there too. So it's always easy. You never really get lost, and I kind of appreciate that, seeing as how it's sci-fi. I think you know, a GPS is pretty standard in the future. Where's my constructor? How are we doing? Still going strong with the... Look at this. Metal plates 500. Those metal plates will allow you to make the hull blocks and all of this stuff here. This is where you start building your ship for real. So I need a hover vessel starter to make my... I'm going to make a hover vehicle similar to something you might see in Star Wars or whatever. That's what I'm planning to do. But you need 8 of those blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get those done right away. You need 1 core, which is right here in my inventory. So I got that. And then you need that hover engine that I was telling you about, which is this. Which requires 2 motors, a bunch of electronics, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, when you go over here and you want to do motor, well, that also needs cables, electronics, and metal components, which is why I'm making tons of it. So we still have time to explore. So let's go do that. We can explore and collect food as much as possible. I am on... Actually, let's go this way. Let's see if we can't discover... I would really like to go over to that blue... Where is it now? It's way over here, huh? How do I get there? I wonder if the hover vehicle hovers over water. I don't actually know. So we'll get to that in a future episode for sure. But I guess I can just swim there, right? In this, you know what? Where is it? We need to put this down here too, actually. So let's do that. This goes underwater. It's the, what do you call it? Oxygen generator, yeah. So this actually has to go underwater anyway. So since I'm here and there's tons of water, why can't I go down? Oh, interesting. I can't seem to go down. I'm not sure how to do that. What the? Oh, it's C to go down. Oh, I just dropped it. That was the wrong button for real. All right. Okay. Let's do the oxygen generator again. Okay, we want you to be deep enough that the water or the air is going to be of high output. O2 source quality 80%. It's off because I got to give it a little bit of energy. So you stick your energy items right in there, like so. Status is now on, and it says operation time will be 48 minutes with the energy I have in there, and the next bottle is in about 2 minutes. So that's awesome, actually, because before you go exploring, probably a good idea. Also, space is to go up to the surface of the water. V is to see yourself. Let's stay, and I think U was to take my helmet off. But you see, I take my helmet off, and the oxygen doesn't... It's supposed to be breathable, the air here, but I'm still not gaining oxygen, so I'm not sure if I'm doing that right or wrong. But let's zoom back in. Okay, so C is to go down in the water. I thought I could just, you know, it goes the direction that your mouse is pointing, but it's not like that. Okay, so let's go fill up our air, and then let's go grab, which is as simple as going like this. Oh, that filled us up good. Awesome. All right, let's get over to the Promethium deposits because... Wow. Okay. And that thing down there will generate... We just got to remember where it's at. But we'll probably build a base on the shoreline or on the water. Sometimes a water base is good, but if I do a water base, I'm going to build a bridge to the beach kind of thing because I don't want my base to be in the water. The water is a little bit annoying. I mean, like in every game, it's not unique to this game, but I mean, you know, being in the water slows you down. So you see the planet in the air there, that red one? That is the, like, I forget what the name of the planet is, or if it even has one, but it's like an inferno planet, a lava planet, or whatever you want to call it. You can actually fly there when you have a ship. that flies to outer space, which is not the one I'm building now because I'm just building a hover vehicle. But when you actually build an outer space vehicle and you can leave the atmosphere and you can actually travel to the planets that you see, which is awesome. I mean, I can't wait to do that. I haven't done it yet. I've only lived for a short while. I just wanted to get my bearings in the game, so that's what I did. But now that I'm playing with you guys, yeah, we're gonna go whole hog. We're gonna build ourselves a nice hover vehicle to start. We're gonna get ourselves up to the to the resources faster than this, and then we're gonna grab resources like crazy, and we are gonna build. We are gonna build a base, and we are gonna build a capital ship, and we're gonna go around. Apparently, there's well, not apparently. There are drones and aliens and all kinds of stuff now, so you gotta watch out. They'll destroy you. This is far, man. Woo! Can I swim faster? Oh, I can. Hold shift, people. Hold shift. You'll go that much faster. My stamina's dropping, mind you. That much faster as well. Still. So if you press J, you can turn your jetpack on and really start going places. Yeah! Oh, okay. Let's turn that off. Holy mackerel. Yeah. So there's that too. Which is awesome. What? Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's all that is. Heart starts pounding. That's cool. So yeah, when I started firing this game up, I said when I actually read about it and saw it and said, you know what, this is a game I'm really gonna like because well, what the heck, man? In outer space, this is like a crafting game. Do I have to actually stop for my stamina to go up, or? Oh, okay. I'm moving and my stamina won't go up, so I'll have to take a short breather here on the beach. And we're almost there. So actually, the Promethium deposit is close, 50 meters. So there's tons of water on this planet. That's the thing. That's what this planet's thing is water. So if I just stop here for a second. So you see, no matter where we are, you see straight ahead. SV escape pod, I can still see that, hey, it's over there. So you never really get super lost, which is a fantastic plus in my books. So where are you, Promethium? It's down there, huh? So you know what? Let's dig. Where's our digging tool? Number one? We don't want to get ourselves in any trouble here. Apparently I'm standing on it. This drill also actually has ammo. So you'll see on my right-hand side there on the bottom it says drill ammo 637. So here we found our deposit. So last thing we want to do is get stuck down here. We do have a jetpack to get out. Alright, so check this out. After you drill for a bit, look at all this stuff. This is actual ore. So, bam, bam, bam. Those ores can be turned into those blue shards that we saw earlier. So, the more of this, the better. Look at that. Look at that. 2, 3, 4 more. We can smelt all of that. We smelt that into... Make sure we can get out. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. Being able to get to a resource like this and not be attacked yet is really good. That didn't give us very much. Oh, well, 3. Okay. 3. Where's my... How do I get out of here? Actually, that's pretty convenient. We're going to get out no problem. Sometimes you go down so deep, that, yeah, it's hard to get back out. You got to kind of figure out what you're doing. Jetpack doesn't last that long. Okay. Well, let's call it a day as far as digging is concerned. Let's, yeah, well, we can actually walk right out of here. Fantastic. Alright. So I'm just going to make the swim back real quick here, guys. And where is it? Over there? Okay. Oop. What? What? How come I'm pressing space and it's not letting me? Well, that's weird. I don't know. What am I doing differently? Oh, maybe because I'm too heavy. Oh, you can't swim because you're too heavy? Where does it show my weight? Does it show my weight on here somewhere? Inventory. Bam. Health, food, oxygen, stamina. I got 69 of those things. Maybe it's because of my weight. I'm not sure. Gravity says it's on. So, okay. So I'll just run this, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Let's speed this up. And we're back, and we are gonna dump off our resources right here. Actually, let's put them right in the constructor. I think the inventory there is pretty good. So you see here, this is promethium ore. Promethium ore makes promethium pellets. Promethium pellets take 1 ore and turn it into, count is 10. So, and of course it takes 10 to make one of those energy things. So every ore is basically making you one of these fuel packs, which is great because that's what we need. Now this is still, oh, it's off. You stinker. Let's take our energy. You see your constructor will stop when it runs out of energy, and here's our energy. So now we're good to go. Bam. Bam. Just using it up real quick. Let's... you know what? We probably don't even need that much. We'll put it in as we need it for the simple reason that I don't want to waste it. Because it'll run even, it'll run even if you're not building anything. So only put the fuel you need in there. Or you can leave the fuel in and then just turn your ship off if nothing's being built, I guess. But, yeah. So, this should be back in queue. Right on. Still can't make anything too fancy here. So we're going to get into that as soon as we can. I'm going to need some of these metal components is the problem. And then we will manufacture this hover. Oh no, I need hover engine first. Some pipes, metal components, and 2 motors. So actually, you might be able to queue up the 2 motors. Metal components is this, right? Yeah. So let's queue up 2 of these. So we're going to need 2 of those. And when those 2 are done, we should be able to make this hover engine. So we'll put that in queue. If it so happens that the red one comes up and it's its turn to be made and the components are not available, it gets deleted or just removed and it moves on to the next one. So if I get all of this built and then it comes to my motor and I don't have enough to make a second motor, the rest of this queue will just disappear. So you kind of got to have to keep an eye on it. And there's no real timer outside of these bars going around. So it's you kind of got to guess and say, well, that's going to be a while. But... anyways, guys, what's going to end up happening very soon is the sunset, and so I'm planning on throwing down this light for starters, and it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be somewhere further back, but higher up, maybe like here, and then we can build our hovercraft right in front of us, maybe. Not really a lot of flat land here. It's all bumpy and stuff. So let's stick it right here. Now, you go like this. You point it down. Let's put it right here. That's on a weird angle, isn't it? Okay. I can turn it like this or like that. I can also go like this with it, and I can also go like that with it. So that's not good. I want this to be shining at my ship, but far enough away. How about here? Yeah, right here. Actually, right there. Bam! I can even be further. That monster pushing my ship around? Okay. Let's try this one more time. A little further back. It can be tricky to get this down pat. Well, okay, so rotate like so. Nice. Alright, so then we'll build our ship right here. We'll put down our foundation here once we can, but there's still some construction to do, guys. So that will be it for the first episode of Empyrion. We did a little setup, a little crafting, the beginning stages of our survival on this planet called Aqua, and we are going to work towards getting ourselves a little ship in the next episode. A little hover vehicle is what we're going to craft next. So I'll come back when I have all the components ready for that, and we'll design it together, and then we will explore. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we've got to put down little containers and everything so that we can put our loot in there. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the first episode of Empyrion, I'll be playing this one as well. I actually pretty excited about playing this and designing some spaceships and bases and whatnot and exploring some of these crazy planets. So if you enjoyed this one, by all means hit the like button and subscribe, and you'll get to see the next one. And let's see what these guys. Bam, son! Bam! Get on! Oh yes. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.